Good morning, peeps. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I would like to make a video today of how I started dialysis. I started dialysis in the year 2000, in October of 2000. Currently now, we're talking about 23 years now. One day I was I was driving to work, Portsmouth by M&R, and I started to feel giddy and sick and weak and thing. So when I reach Portsmouth, by at work, I go on to change my truck tire because I had to go on a trip to Marigot to do some delivery. I was doing delivery for M&R. And when I bend down to change the truck tire, I started to feel my head reeling me. So I take the truck and I went up by the hospital in Portsmouth to check my pressure. When I reach up there, the doctor tell me that my pressure was 200 and something over one, something was very high. So they tell me that I need to rest. I need to take a rest and thing. So they give me 2 weeks leave to stay home and rest for 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks leave, the 2 weeks leave, I was living in Woodford at the time. So I went home and I take my 2 weeks leave. After the 2 weeks leave, then my pressure was still high. So I went back to the Portsmouth hospital and checked the doctor again. But at the time, I had my first wife, okay? Because this one is my second marriage. Everybody should know that. I had my first wife and we was together good. We never had any problem. So I said, the doctor, well, I haven't got any issue. I don't know what causing my pressure to be high like that. He sent me to do a blood test. In the blood test, when I do the blood test, when I reach Wesley, the hospital in Marigot called me and asked me to come in the hospital because they get a results for me. And they need to discuss it with me. So I go back to Marigot. That time there was nurse Lawrence, that was the nurse there. She that called me. And the doctor is Dr. Dupi from Benz, that was the doctor. So when I went to the hospital in Marigot, they tell me that my 2 kidneys not functioning, they're going to send me Rosa. But at the time, I thought I was going to die. I was afraid because I never knew anything about dialysis. So what I did, I started to tell them, well, I'm afraid. I really was afraid. I thought it's I had. I thought everything was going up to my head. And then they tell me, no, they're going to send me on the ward and they're going to admit me on the ward. And then they will treat me. So I leave and I do what they tell me to do. I come up on the ward hospital in the picture, it was the Princess Margaret Hospital at the time. And they admit me on the ward and then Dr. Elwin approached me and tell me that I have to do dialysis and I have to go and put a fistula on a catheter in my to start the dialysis. I had to go and prepare for dialysis. And so I went to Guadeloupe. They sent me to Guadeloupe. When I reached Guadeloupe, they put a fistula on my hand right there. Okay, maybe you can see it. This first one. Okay, they put the fistula for me, and they put a catheter in my neck. So I started dialysis in Guadeloupe, and then I come back home here. After 3 or 4 months, I come back home, and there is where I am on dialysis for the past 23 years. So that's my journey. I started talking about my life and thing a couple of while ago. If you check on my YouTube channel, you will see one there, and if you check on TikTok, you will see one there also. Okay, so being on dialysis could be very difficult, especially if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not eating right, if you're not taking care of yourself, it can be very difficult for you, it can be very challenging. Okay, the thing that was really troubling me the most is not be able to hold a job because of the 3 days a week I have to come to dialysis. So that was really troubling me. I was driving a passenger bus and then you had people who were scared to ride with me because of my medical condition. So people were just afraid to ride with me. Anyway, I had to end up leaving the bus work. And because I really learned in school much, to have education and so to go and get a job in office, and so I really cannot go and get a job. But I'm not feeling sick. As you can see, I'm still at dialysis, but I'm not feeling sick. Anything is hurting me, okay? So there is where my journey starts. But I want to say that again, after I started dialysis, I was with Fortail. I had to transfer myself, come down to Portsmouth, go down to Portsmouth because it was closer for me to dialyze, and it was easier for me to get a bus from Portsmouth to Roseau than from Woodford Hill to Roseau at the time. So that's why I'm living in Portsmouth since 2001. I come down to Portsmouth. So my journey on dialysis will continue. I have to shorten the video, so I will do it in 2 parts. My journey as a dialysis patient will continue. Stay tuned so that we will continue to post more videos. Please share that video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and click the notification so that when I drop a video, you will get notified and you will be able to come watch it. Share it, like it, and things like that. Okay, thanks very much, everybody, and God bless. Okay, have a blessed day.